Talk a little weather right now because there are some things we need to let you know about in case you haven't already heard. McKenna King, we're in a first alert weather day.
And it starts really this evening and lasts through tomorrow. Those threats do become more widespread as time goes on. So first alert weather days, we've got it for this evening, and that will continue through our Wednesday. We will be talking severe storm threats with all hazards on the table, and those hazards do start to ramp up as we head into tomorrow. So let's talk about those. Our severe storm threat for this evening, that is for our areas off to the west and northwest sides of North Texas. That's where that threat really increases. But notice as we get into tomorrow, that threat is for all of North Texas and will shift a little bit farther to the east as we head into tomorrow afternoon. As for right now, here's how radar looks. Notice across the Metroplex, we're mostly dry. We've got a couple of showers that are starting to fire up back toward places like Clay County, but it is really the Texas Panhandle and West Texas that we've got some activity. Some severe thunderstorm warnings. This is back close to San Angelo, and that continues up toward Abilene, Wichita Falls. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, and notice those pink boxes. That is a severe thunderstorm watch, which butts right up to our far west counties and will be something for us to watch a little later this evening. Our storm threat this evening will be west-northwest. It will also be west-northwest into tomorrow morning, but it'll shift for the rest of North Texas as we get into tomorrow afternoon and evening. We will be talking a large hail threat, a wind threat, a flood threat, especially getting into tomorrow with some heavy rains expected. And then we're also looking at that tornado threat into our Wednesday as well. Make sure you are staying weather aware as we get through the next couple of days. Right now we sit at 81 degrees. Those southeasterly winds about 16 miles per hour, just pumping more moisture in across North Texas. And that is one of those ingredients that'll aid in storm development the next couple of days. There's those storms for this evening. This is 8 o'clock. Notice they're starting to move into our northwestern counties, and they'll move in closer to the Metroplex as we get close to 11 o'clock tonight. But as they start to approach the 35 corridor, they get farther from the dry line. This is a very similar setup to what we saw yesterday, and they'll start to kind of fizzle out as they get closer to the Metroplex. That is why our greatest severe threat will be up to the west, northwestern portions of North Texas. We get a little bit of a lull as we head into the early morning hours tomorrow, but notice we get close to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and that storm threat returns once again in our northwestern areas for Wednesday morning. Spotty showers into the early afternoon, and then that severe threat shifts a little farther to the east. By Wednesday afternoon and evening, we will be looking at areas east of 35 for some of that stronger storm potential. Once again, all hazards on the table as we get into our Wednesday afternoon and evening. There's a look at some of those threats. That large hail and wind damage threat, a slightly lower tornado threat, but certainly something to watch. And then that flood threat really starts to ramp up. We are talking rain totals 1.5 to 3 inches for most of North Texas. But we get along the Red River. Those rain totals push closer to 4 to 6 inches. So certainly something to watch. We've already got soggy soil across a lot of the region. As far as temperatures go, upper 70s for our Wednesday, mid 80s with sunshine on Thursday. It's a brief break for us, followed by another first alert weather day. That's as we get into Friday. We will be talking scattered storms mainly during the morning time frame into the early afternoon Friday. Then that wraps up. I think this weekend will feature lots of dry time with just isolated shower chances by that point, guys.